Okay, so good morning, my Iraqi dinar family. It's July 17, 2012, 10 in the morning. I think I must let you guys know that I'm just a regular guy, just like the rest of you. I'm no guru. I'm no private person that has inside connections or information of what might be going on. I just know how to do my extensive research to a high degree. Piggybacking off my last video, I did some more research to the degree where you have to translate a lot of stuff from Arabic to English, and within the last month, we have had a lot of improvements, a lot of things moving in a positive direction. For example, regardless of all the fluff and smokescreen that may be out there from the American side of the spectrum, when you actually dig into the Iraqi source of information of what's going on, those people over there are actually expecting a RV2. They're actually more concerned about how would it affect their economy and spending habits. So we know from that point that's just one point that we know is going to happen. And number two, I think on July 16th, the central bank are taking necessary steps to improve or increase the value of the IQD. I mean, they're getting together with the IMF, World Bank. Like, it's a lot of things going on. Like I said, that's pointing in the direction of positivity for this IQD thing. Moreover, this foreign minister guy, I don't really know his name. I really care less. But this guy is going all over the globe opening up stuff. Like, they just open up some kind of embassy thing in Europe, and then some kind of building in Frankfurt, and they're getting in bed with Russia and Europe. Like, if you really do, like I said, if you really do your research, it starts to create a picture and a pattern for you. If Russia's getting in bed with these Iraqi people, China most definitely. Just the whole foreign investment of the outskirts of Iraq, Middle East kind of thing. If everybody's getting in bed with this thing, then you know for sure something dynamic is going to happen. It's going to happen. No ifs, ands, buts about it. Now, you may see a lot of smoke screen or pop-ups, just like you see internet pop-ups when you're trying to focus on a specific website or whatever. You're going to see a lot of pop-ups in the Forex. You're going to see a lot of pop-ups of different articles that have a source that doesn't even come from Iraq. You know what I mean? And I really think that's some of the best sources of information, if the source of information comes directly from Iraq, because that's them talking about them, what they're going to do. Forget about America. You know what I mean? This is about what they're going to do. They're talking about lifting the zeros for the next, it'll probably take 2 to 3 years, give or take. And I was just talking with my business partner saying, hey, bro, this thing might not happen till 2013, worst case scenario 2014, the way the Iraq is talking, the way the central bank is talking, because financially they may be ready, because they just hit their financial markers as far as the private and local bank sectors in the month of June. It was more like a realistic experiment. They made whatever they need to make happen. They have proven that they can attract foreign investments. They have proven that they can be profitable and lucrative as far as their endeavors. So that part of the project has been successful and is done. I think another thing is A lot of us believe that, yeah, they're telling us 2013, 2014, but, where there's smoke, there's fire, there's something's going on. And it may be one of those shadow moves, where the person, throws a lot of smoke out there, and in the midst of it all, there's that shadow. Something's there. Something's about to happen. So, they may say 2013, but it may happen within the next 6 to 7 months. The reason why, because everybody's pressuring for this. Everybody's pressuring for this. Everybody has jumped into the swimming pool for this. China, Europe, Russia, you name it. All these foreign people. Iraq is the only one. They're pretty much ready but not ready. If you know what I mean. They're ready, but they're not ready. And I can't really speak on the things that they're not ready for, but we most definitely can assure you and assert that they are ready financially. Like, they got it going on. Besides that, just try to eradicate all the smoke screen that's out there. Eradicate all the stuff about it's a scam. I recently saw some kind of video that Dinar Guru put up, which I'm a member of, about this certified financial planner. Listen, watch out from them guys. Certified financial planners and investors are two dynamically and intellectually different type of people. Okay, certified planners plan financially based on the financial that they currently may have. Okay, investors, we pretty much invest wherever the fuck we want to invest. We get knowledge wherever we want to get knowledge from, whether not inclusive and exclusive to our local area. Like for the IQD example, I remember this CFP guy was talking about I don't know about the whole IQD thing. I don't know if it's a good investment. I don't know if anywhere you could go trade it and buy it and all that kind of stuff. And if you are able to buy it, the people who sold it to you probably won't buy it back. They're the middleman. They're pretty much making all the money. And even if it was true and at RV work, he doesn't know of any bank that will kind of convert it, or whatever the case may be. Let me explain something to you people. All right, they even asserted it in one of the Forbes article, Forbes.com. If you go to one of the articles for between the month of June and July, they even asserted that the dinar dealers are pretty much transparent. Like, if you have your hands on some dinar, you pretty much got your hands on a good thing, because there's no bank that's selling it as of right now. It's pretty much really hard to get your hands on that stuff. And if you got your hands on that stuff, you better hold on to it. So the dealers are transparent. When it's going to RV, no one knows. Okay, but we can expect it within the next 2 to 3 years. I mean, keep in mind, we're investors. It can happen within the next 2 to 3 years, but we're hoping that it happens within the next 6 to 7 months. We're hoping. And all this is pretty much pending on the infrastructure and things that's going on in Iraq. I mean, this thing will happen when those boys are ready. When they're ready, they're ready. And apparently all the other foreign investors that's putting pressure on these people, we're ready too. We're just waiting on the guy, the head guy or the head people at the bank to press that button and say, hey, make it happen. And then that shoots off to all the private and local banks, and it hits their screen, the rate, and then you got all of us coming in trying to convert, what it is we need to convert. Other than that, I think me and some of my other business partners, we were also talking about kind of like a safe way to do this thing, because if you really look at it, most of the people that have invested in Iraq are really like major companies. I'm talking about Toyota has gotten in bed with them, Exxon has gotten in bed with them, oil companies, construction companies. I mean, all kind of contracts are being signed by consortiums When you hear that word consortium anytime in an article, just keep in mind that that's pretty much the big dogs, the people that sit at the round table and, say what they're going to do and do it. That's pretty much what that is. So it's a lot of really big companies that's making this thing happen. So when it does RV, it's pretty much more of the companies getting rich and wealthy or becoming multi-millionaires and billionaires after the RV. It's not per se, individual human beings. I mean, that'll probably bring up a huge red flag when it comes to the IRS or anything else that monitors that kind of stuff, as far as an individual personal bank account that just converted Iraqi dinar, and it's all these big millions and stuff. So I don't think that's a safe route. What I think is a safe route, we need to blend in and do exactly what the companies are doing. I think most of us need to create companies, whether it's an LLC or a non-profit, profit, or whatever floats your boat, and pretty much do it that way. Pretty much inculcate your dinar via your company, so when you do convert this thing, it's more of a company converting the money versus an individual converting the money. And there may be a lot of taxation involved, whatever the case may be. I'm not a financial planner or tax expert. I can't really say how much the taxation will be, but I think regardless of the amount of taxes being shaved off what's about to happen, I think that's the best move to make. Other than that, it'll probably be real quiet for the next few months as far as what's going on or what's about to happen, because we're getting there. We're there. Like I say, we're just waiting on that push of the button, and just hold on to your dinar and make this thing happen. See you next time.